Hello everybody, I'm Armando Bañuelos and I like to talk about the electric piano sounds. When I hear about electric piano sounds, I think in these three classical keyboards. The sound of a piano is produced by hearing the strings. For these two, the Rhodes and the Wurly, the procedure is similar. Instead of hearing the string, in this case with the Rhodes, extract a tiny metal tine and in this case a metal red. In both cases, which vibrate between an electronic pickup and the signal is sent through a cable to an external amplifier. With this keyboard, the DX7, the way it produces the sound is different. It's like a synthesizer. The sound is produced by an algorithm, a mathematical algorithm. Let's focus here on the Wurly. Like I said before, there's the hammer that strikes the metal red, and here inside are the pickups that capture the sound. Here we have the Rhodes. These are the hammer strikes the tuning fork and it sounds. This pickup amplifies the sounds and it translates the amplifier inside. The Rhodes becomes most popular than the Wurly because I think two important factors. One, size. The Wurly is from this A to this E, 64 notes. The early Rhodes had from this E to this E, 73 notes, more keys. The other thing that makes this piano so popular it was that you can adjust easier than the Wurly the tone of the sound. Let's see here. Let's see. Only I can get another song. I can get another song. You can customize your own sound. Indeed, you have to do it with each key, but at the end you have your own unique sound. That's what made this piano so popular. Each one had its own song. Let's talk about the DX7. The DX7 was introduced in 1983. One of the things that made this so popular in that years, it was that it has a lot of songs. You can customize even deeper than with these other two instruments. In fact, you can have songs like strings, organs, flutes, and everything you can imagine. But let's concentrate in the electric piano sound. The first DX has a sound called electric piano 1, that it sounds that it can emulate the sound of the Rhodes and add some special things. Maybe you could have on the real one, but you have to spend some time to do that things, and in this one you can have 32 sounds just at the touch of a button. Even you could have the Wurly sound, and it was easier to carry. The Wurly weighs about 56 pounds, that is 25 kilos. The Rhodes, the 72 model, the older ones, weighs about 130 pounds, that is about 60 kilos. This one weighs a little more because it's an 88. The original DX7 weighs only 31.2 pounds, that is 14 kilos. This one weighs 10 kilos. As it was mentioned before, in 1983, Yamaha introduced the DX7. The same year, in the music industry, the recording music industry, there was another event that really impacted the industry. David Smith from Sequential Circuits introduced MIDI. MIDI stands for Musical Instruments Digital Interface. MIDI is a protocol that allows the instruments to communicate with each other, no matter if they are from the same manufacturer or they are keyboards with keyboards. The only things that really matter is that they have MIDI. What does this mean in the musical industry? There were launched several keyboards without the keys. That's it, only the sound generator. For example, I have the DX7 sound. This is a Roland P330. It's the little brother of the Roland MKS20, that it was the outstanding model of that time for this kind of sound. Let's turn down the volume of the DX and let's hear from the Roland. When we combine these two sounds, we get a richer atmosphere. Not only this, I can use another keyboard with more keys. In this case, I'm using a 76 controller, a Roland XP80, that I'm playing the sound of the DX in here. The sound of the module, it gives me a richer touch. I get more notes. And I can combine the sounds. That's not all. In 1984, Yamaha introduced the TX A16. That's 8 DX7 in one box. So I can play these are 8 DX7s at the same time. I can change the sound. So when you think you're listening to a DX7 song, maybe there are more than one sound at the same time. Maybe you recognize the sound of this song. This is a single sound from one DX7. Let's hear it with a sound with the module. It sounds a little different. Let's hear it with the DX7, the P230, and the TX. Like I showed you before with all the examples, let me tell you that in these days there are a lot of software and hardware that try to replicate, copy, or emulate these three basic piano sounds: the Wurly, the DX7, and the Rhodes. Thank you very much for your attention.